45 at the 44. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Watson, off play action. They'll roll him out right. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And this is caught inside the 5.
Damn.
Big play that time for Cleveland.
Damn.
49 yards.
Damn.
Looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Hunt is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And in hindsight,
Good God almighty. Oh, wait, look at that hit, boy. Sheesh.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 16. Now Stafford. That's complete to Robinson. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
You practice on that little ugly play, huh?
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he'll take
Smack
this to about the 20
nothing.
for a gain of 3. 3rd and 2, Stafford. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he is going to have a Rams first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he's
Come
gonna
here, boy.
take
Where
this
you going?
ahead for
Where you
right around
going?
3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
On 2nd and 7, Stafford. He's got this to the tight end, Hopkins.
Good God
9
almighty.
yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
You can't keep hitting him like that, son. You gonna hurt him.
How tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A couple of first downs, has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
2nd and 9 from the 44. Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. On the and hit behind the line.
Good defense, fellas. Get off the field.
Sean McVay's gamble does not pay off. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Browns drive about to get started. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give. This is Chubb. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. They find some open field here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They give to Chubb out of the gun. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 from the 10. Hunt will try going up the middle. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll run again with Hunt. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try to run with Hunt. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, Brendan, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
3rd and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more. up the middle. Hunt. And he takes this one in for a Browns score.
Yeah. Yeah.
With his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 14-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the
hit him anyway. Little scary. Hit him anyway. He's scary.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here hauled in by Kupp. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. Got a man open, it's Tyler Higbee. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Back to throw, Stafford. Oh, ball batted in
Give me
the air,
that.
now it's intercepted.
Give me that. Give me that ball, boy.
And the Browns
Give me
gonna
that.
have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, Charles,
Damn.
so close to halftime.
Damn.
You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The final shot before the break, Watson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. From the 6. And able to get this out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
Nothing.
Counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Going right back to Akers. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. A third down now. And those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford. He'll buy some time right. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Stafford sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Now it's Stafford. Flushed out right. That'll be caught by Cup. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Stafford to his number.
Boy, that defense on you, tell the truth. Them boys there, well, you know it. Hey, them boys like some hornets out there, boy. Some yellow jacket. Them dogs out there.
That type of a speech, I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter.
Oh, yeah, it just looked like that. It ain't what it is, though.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. Now Stafford.
Come here.
And they're going to get him.
Come here.
Sacked back around
Dog.
28. They snap it to Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete.
Yeah. He finna quit. He finna quit, y'all.
They fail here on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Second down, here's Chubb again. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Buying time to his left. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Troy Hill picks it, and the Rams are going to take possession of the football. So that, Charles, maybe the play that this defense has been looking for.
They've hung in there, and if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something, because we're into the third quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
Stafford's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Here's a run with Akers on second down. Not much there.
That boy ran through 2 of them, boy.
Taken down at the 40. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll go again here with Akers. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Akers. And a solid run down inside the 30. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. From the red zone now, Stafford. And the screen unsuccessful.
Nothing.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly, and knocked it free.
Able to fight for about 4
Come here,
yards
boy.
there to the 13. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. The Rams on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact.
Ooh, he smacked me. That's how you hit, boy. Good defense.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And now this is going to be close.
Let's go.
The defense says they stopped him, and they
Let's
did.
go.
For the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. They begin this drive with Chubb. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, well, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field.
Yeah, boy. Get you some.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds. 62 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set. 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Watson. Steps away. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Chubb on the counter. And he gets inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And room there to work it inside the 25. And again, it's Chubb. What a great effort.
Look at that block, baby.
And they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the jet sweep, here's Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Amari Cooper.
Let's go.
And the Browns go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that zero defense, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up.
Hey, tell the truth, you ain't never seen no defense like this in your life. You ain't never seen no defense like this. I know you ain't.
If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jadeveon Clowney.
Yeah.
If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
On 4th down, Stafford. Forced out to his left. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And he is going to have the Rams first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th. Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10. A big play there for L.A. 61 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. To throw is Stafford. Over the middle, complete. That's right.
Nothing.
This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. They'll look to run with Akers. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers. It's a 1-yard touchdown.
It don't matter now, little fat head, little boy.
Finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Oh, did the Rams get it? Yes! L.A. football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. On 1st down, Stafford here. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here, and I think the game